What up, Thu?
Lock in your wins with DJBIGBOSS's UFL picks. Want the inside scoop on the upcoming UFL games? Tune in to DJBIGBOSS's UFL betting show, live every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be there.
What up? What up? What up, though, y'all? How's everybody doing out there, man? We've been taken back this weekend, or shall I say this week, over at Who-Bangin, man. We lost one of our dear brothers, man, a dear friend to me. Our guy, Parlay Tease, has passed on. I just want everybody to know, you can go look him up on Twitter or X, as they call it, Parlay Tease. Make sure y'all go over there, show some love on his page, man, because he will be missed. For sure. He will be missed. So just a little taken back by that. Over here at Who-Bangin, we're a true family, man. And this one hit us a bit, man. It took us back a bit, but we will move forward. We are here today, and my man Tease wouldn't have it no other way than us to continue on. He was very passionate about our channel and our viewers and everything. So, like I said, he will be missed, and we got to move on. And now we know we got our eye in the sky for us, man. So, Tease, if you can get us past some of them half a points, man, it'd be greatly appreciated. But let me see it right here. Go holler at my Twitter friends. Let them know we on today, man. Let me get set up for what we got going on today. So overall this season in UFL, I'm like I said, I'm not the greatest bookkeeper, but I got us at plus 1 unit for the season because we had a good week last weekend. But we could actually get up and get our juice back if we do well today. But I got a surprise guest in the house, y'all. Dom Ricci.
Good morning, DJ Big Boss. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody today? Beautiful Saturday here. Beautiful Saturday.
Beautiful Saturday. And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I might not see y'all or hear from y'all tomorrow, but definitely happy Father's Day to y'all. And
same to you, bro.
Quick note while we on here, Father's Day gifts. If you look at the QR code right there, it leads you to our merchandise stores where you can get shirts like this, the Parlay King, or you can get a lot of our Who-Bangin stuff we got over there. And help support us a little bit. Everything helps, and we love for the Who-Bangin Nation to keep growing and growing and growing. But that's what's going on. And also, before I start, I usually forget these things, but yes, we're having a live sweat event in Las Vegas, September 27th through 30th. And we'll be doing a few things that weekend. We're going to the UNLV game, the Raider game. We're meeting up and having fun. So if you're in the Vegas area, or if you want to come out and meet us all, Jamie Gomez, Iggs, myself, Try Wham, we got a few others that's already fully committed too. So come out and hang out with us, man. We're gonna have some fun, and we got some more of that stuff coming too. For the British Cup, we're going to be doing our big event for the British Cup. You'll be hearing more about that very soon. So,
is that UNLV game a football game or a basketball game?
It's a football game.
Okay, I wasn't sure if basketball was like starting. Just the way you mentioned it, I know it was a stupid question when I was answered. I thought it was football, but I just figured I ask. I'm not above asking stupid questions, as everybody knows.
Exactly. But they're gonna be playing Fresno State, so that should be a pretty good battle. And
that is a good one.
Y'all don't know that I've already started on college football,
Yes, he
y'all.
has.
I got some content coming very soon. Like maybe
Beautiful.
not too far after the show soon. But
Beautiful.
yeah, we
Good,
got some
good, good.
content going up already. The Feel Still magazine is out, so go get yours because I got mine. And it's gonna tell you some of the details, a lot of details. In my Mountain West, I got 6 new coaches, which is
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah, I've
Yeah,
noticed that, man. There's a lot of changes, man. A lot of changes.
yeah, a lot of.
Yes. So that's good. Good for the game. Good for us. Good for That's good. Good,
Well,
man. Mix it up.
really, so in college football, I really follow coaching as a big part of it. College football is more about
Yeah.
the systems and stuff.
Yep.
So systems are going to be changing, and sometimes the personnel doesn't match, so it could be difficult. I mean, but you in the same token, you can always find a good edge. You just got to be fully committed to what your angle is and keep going. But let me get through this real quick for the
Yeah.
UFL
Championship
today.
weekend, right, DJ? Championship tomorrow,
Championship
baby. And there's
weekend.
also
It's
besides
today.
Father's Day, besides Championship Day, it's DJ Big Boss's birthday. Let's not forget that.
Yes,
My
my birthday
boy.
is tomorrow, man. And I keep telling everybody, man.
God bless
Everybody
you.
say, "What am I gonna get you? What do you want for your birthday?"
Leave me
Nothing.
be.
I don't need nothing. You know why? Nobody can celebrate my birthday better than me. So I
Yep.
might buy you a gift for my birthday just to celebrate me.
My
Because
present is leave me alone. Let me do what I want. That's my present on my birthday. Leave me the hell alone.
exactly, man,
All
exactly.
right, baby.
But
So
this
tell
game
us
is
about
going
this
down.
championship game, man.
It's
I'm
going
interested
down
in this one.
today. It's going down today at 2 p.m. I mean, this game, if you watch the whole season, there's not much to say about this game. Okay, so the Stallions, this is their third championship they appeared in the last 3 years. They're undefeated in the championship, but this is a big people who like the old XFL and people who like the old USFL. I think at the highest level, the USFL kind of trumps the XFL a little bit. But when you talk about the middle teams and how good they play, um, the old XFL or the XFL conference of the UFL, they do pretty well, in the middle part. So the Brahmas here was like number 2 team, and they fell down some during the season, and they picked it back up to get a big win against the Blackhawks last week. So and I thought they were a little banged up. I thought the Blackhawks should have gotten them because if the Blackhawks would have won, they would have been playing the championship at their house because this game is going to be in St. Louis. So it was surprising, but it wasn't that surprising. The Brahmas, they have several weapons on offense as far as they brought back Chase Gavers. Kenny Lattimore is back. So they got some people out there that can catch the ball and some targets to throw to. The defense is where they really stepped up last week, big time on defense. So I don't know. Throughout the whole season, they are a complete team, but the Stallions have proven to be that team that you just can't play for 4 quarters. You know what I'm saying? So you might be able to jump out or have a little something, but somehow, some way, they always. Oh, big shout out to my man Big Show Picks in the house. What up, Big Show? It's been a long time, brother.
Is there
We
still an
gotta.
echo, Big Show? Because my headphones weren't plugged in right, and now they are. Is there still a echo? Let us know.
Yeah, let us
But how
know
you
in the
doing,
chat.
bro?
But yeah, yeah, Big Show, we gotta hook up, man, and have another meal. Big Show's not as big as me no more because he lost a lot of weight, man. He's doing big things.
Thanks, bro.
So, but we could have a meal. I'll see you maybe San Antonio or something next year. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Big Show. Shout out to everybody that ain't in the chat that's watching because we see we got plenty of viewers out there. So shout out to y'all too. But back to this game right here, man.
Go ahead,
So
bud.
the Stallions is proven to be one of those teams that's hard to hold down for 4 quarters, man. They had a comeback in the playoff game that they played where everybody thought they were trumped in the first half, and then they just came out second half. Not only did they win, but they covered the 8 points as well, or five. But I think it went down to five, but they covered and everything. So the Stallions, man, and what Holtz got going on over there is pretty good. So the Brahmas, they kind of struggle because of the offensive coordinator. He usually has to find his niche somewhere in the game, and then whenever he finds his niche, then he starts to exploit it. Well, this Stallion team on defense is talented all over at the linebacker position, on the defensive line, the secondary, not so much, but they get there when they can, when it counts. So I mean, there's no other way for me to go in this game but Stallions minus the 3. As far as the total in this game, it's going to be on Fox, and all year y'all been hearing me say the Fox games, the
Yeah.
over, the over, the over, because they want to see points.
Has it held up?
Fox
Has it held up though?
it's did good in some places, but it's I
Nothing's
didn't keep
nothing's
I didn't keep accurate record of it, but it works
Right,
at
right.
times. This is a big game. Fox is actually impressed with the viewership that they received this year, and
Yes.
everybody's committed into another year of UFL. They just need to bring in a couple more teams from some prime cities and stuff that could bring those type of followers along. So I don't know. Memphis Showboats, they kind of a shoe in because they're backed by FedEx, and FedEx and over is the hub is in Memphis, Tennessee. So the Memphis Showboats, you probably see them again. But the Sea Dragons for Seattle has been brought up. A bunch of other teams going back to Florida has been brought up. A lot of different stuff going into 2025. But right here in 2024, in this Brahma game, I can't do nothing really but take the Stallions. So I'm going to take them first half and full game because, like I said, the Brahmas have been known to play Sleepy Joe, even though they won the first half last game, but they've been known to come in kind of flat and figure it out later on. And the Stallions defensive line going to give my boy Chase Gabbers plenty of pressure. And I was high on Chase Gabbers. He was probable last week. If I would have knew he was going to be going and Kenny Lattimore, I would have went over to the Brahmas. But I just thought that the St. Louis Battlehawks would take the game serious because it was a chance for them to go have a home championship, which we've seen in the NFL works out a lot of the time. So I don't truly think the Brahmas can really play at the Stallions level, especially if they play at the highest level. They got dual quarterbacks, they got a really aggressive defense, and they can run the ball a little bit, and they can throw a little bit. They're not too flashy of a team, so they're not going to run the scoreboard up, but they're going to keep kicking it down your throat every time right there. So Brahmas -3 full game and Brahmas -2 first half. Those are my plays for the day. I'm going to stay off the total, but I'd advise if you're going to take the total on the Fox game, the championship game.
42 42 is a decent number to try to go over. That's for sure.
Yeah, it's a decent number to go over. But
yeah.
I'm gonna keep it 100 because typically in these big games like this, I like to take the under because games.
Right.
Game management,
feeling each other out a little bit, not
Yeah,
taking
yeah,
big chances. I get it. Unless
Yeah,
a team
yeah.
goes up big. If a team goes up a little bit, goes up 2 touchdowns, then maybe you'll see. I opened the FanDuel. They got the Stallions took a little money, I guess. Now they got that 3.5 -110. So
Oh,
looks
man.
like the Stallions are taking a little bit of money. And my only question to you is: at the beginning of the year, were they the favorites, the Stallions, or were they one of
were
the
the
favorites?
favorite.
Oh,
They only
okay.
lost one game. The
Oh,
Stallions
okay.
only lost one
Okay.
game this year. So
All right,
The
so-
Stallions are.
Listen, all this
Skip
information is going to
Holtz.
help you for next year,
That's
Right.
Skip Hoke's team. That's Lou Hope's son.
Right.
Who he had a decent tenure in college football, but I think this might be the loop for him right here.
Could be,
He's
man.
like a player's guy. They when they show him with the headset on or mic'd up or whatever, you can see he has that relationship with the players, and he's getting the best out of those guys. But there's gonna be big issues next year because they don't want to pay the coaches in the UFL more money. So if Skip Holtz wins his 3rd championship in a row, which he is today, they're gonna have to pay that guy, or he may move on. So because their salaries are not very high anyhow, especially what they paying offensive coordinators and stuff like that in college right now. I'm sure Skip Holtz could go get double and triple the money to be a
Yeah.
part of somebody's staff. So
Even a
they gotta
small
pay
school,
that guy.
right? Even a smaller school, or on a bigger school on their staff, like you said, 100%, especially with his
Yeah.
pedigree. So that should be good, man. I was in the chat yesterday with Jimmy on his show, and he was talking about the CFL. So it's good to see like how football is branching out into all these little things and stuff. So that's the next one coming on, right? CFL.
Yeah, CFL, man. I
Right.
tried CFL before. It didn't really work to me because CFL's been around for a while. They already have
Yes.
tendencies and
Yep.
traditions, and they already have that stuff. And I just don't
Yeah, he's been at
understand
that
the
for a
the
while. Yeah.
juggernauts and all those different teams. I just don't
Yep.
understand it. So
Yeah, I
I
got
didn't
you.
do too well at CFL, so I left it alone.
I
But
got
yeah, man, some good football, getting ready for the big football coming around the
beautiful.
corner. But that's it for me, Dom Ricci. I know you got some baseball
I
over
got
there
two
for him
quick
today.
picks. We'll make it quick. I'm gonna give. I'm gonna. Get, I got two picks for today. Right now, maybe I'll do some videos and do a full breakdown. Tomorrow, I'm not. It's Father's Day. I'm not gonna do the Light It Up live, but I will do some video picks early in the morning and put them out. So that's how we're gonna work out. That's what we're gonna work tomorrow. But today, I went with the first game up. I went with the Minnesota Twins, Oakland Athletics. Listen, Oakland started out being a little bit of a tricky team. They were, winning some games that they probably shouldn't have. They had a great split, day and night split, where they were just winning games in the daytime and losing them at night. But as a lot of these teams start falling off after we get 6, 8 weeks, 10 weeks into the season, the cream comes to the top, right? So Oakland, the last 30 days, they are just dropping off, and dropping off. I took the Minnesota Twins in a parlay with the Orioles plus 134. And I also took the Twins on the run line minus 1.5, which I rarely take, plus 100. Listen, Ober is pitching for the Twins. He's coming off a little bit of a rocky start. I could see him bouncing back against this Oakland team who is not hitting righties at all in the last 30 days. They're now 29th in team OPS, 29th in team ISO. They had if it's not the highest K rate, then it's the second highest because their strikeout rate is 28.8%, almost 29%. They're striking out. That's a good team for a guy like Ober to bounce back. What I like about Ober, he's had a tough schedule. He's pitched again. Well, his last game was against the Pirates, but before that, he had a lot of tough teams he was pitching against, and I think he has a bounce back start today. So that's how I went with that game. And this kid Estes, his he had a bad last outing, 8 hits, 3 earned runs. He threw 96 pitches, so he threw a lot of pitches. I just went with Minnesota. I think Minnesota's heating up again. They've been streaky. They won a bunch of games. They lose a bunch of games. They win. Of course, they always lose when they play the Yankees, but that's where that is at. The second game I'm on, like I said, the Baltimore Orioles was part of my parlay, and I also took the run line in that game. I don't know if I took in 2 run lines, God knows, in 2 years. but I did today. And that run line was plus 116 for Baltimore. And I had Baltimore yesterday. I had the not Baltimore yesterday, but I took the over yesterday. It was 7. Baltimore, beat the Phillies. The Phillies seem to be slipping a little bit, especially against righties. They're number 24 in ISO, so they're not hitting for power against righties in the last 30 days. And Walker, who's pitching today, he started out the season. The Phillies won 4 of 5 of his starts. His last 3 starts, they lose. He's inconsistent. His control's a little bit off. His last outing, he did almost go 6 full innings, but I think Baltimore's the better team. I don't like the way Phillies are playing. I don't like the pitcher. I love the pitcher for Baltimore, Rodriguez. His last out, he has 6 home runs only given up in 63 innings. And, I could go on and on with some stats for him. So, quickly and easily, I took the Minnesota Twins and the Baltimore Orioles plus 134. Something I don't really like doing with the 2 big favorites. But Baltimore was minus 200. That I'm not doing ever. And Baltimore was minus 178. And it's still the Phillies. So, that I'm not doing. Not that I'm opposed to betting but the Twins is not a team I'm betting minus 200 on. That's for sure. And either is a team against the Phillies I'm betting minus 178. So I put them together. But I do think both teams could win, or at least one of them will win the run line. I think Minnesota is going to crush Oakland. We'll see if that holds up. So that's it, man. Run line for Minnesota plus 100. Run line for Baltimore plus 116. The parlays plus 134. That's all I got for you, DJ Big Boss.
Hey, I like the Dodgers today, man, with Yamamoto on the mound.
Yes, I
mean,
like that under a little bit myself. I'm definitely gonna have more games out. I'll probably put out a couple, picks after we get done here. There's some later games in the day. Yeah, the Dodgers is also something I was looking at for sure. Even the Rays, I took the Rays yesterday, which was a tough pick. They were all plus 184. And they have been beating some lefties who start, even though the lefties have been pitching good against them. Just seems that when lefties start, Tampa's been winning those games in a fashion, but not yesterday. But I do like them today at a price. Morton hasn't pitched that great at home, even though the Braves are starting to heat up. So you know how the weekends are, man. We talk about it all the time. So take it nice
the weekends
and easy.
are crazy.
Darryl Turner in the house. He's on the
Brahmas. On the other side of me, man.
Yes.
He's on the Brahmas. I wish I could have you on the show, Daryl. You had to break that down. I couldn't see any real angles of how they were going to get there versus this ruthless defense of the Stallions. And, the Stallions might have been playing Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde as they took a loss, but I think that they wake up and get the money today. But we'll see. I will say you come back the following week and we'll talk about it, but it's going to be the last game of the UFL. I'm going to be probably taking some time off and putting up content for college. And my man Don Ricci's going to be full steam with the baseball, so y'all can always tap back in on the baseball. Even though baseball slows down when it gets around All-Star time, everybody got to take a break. But yeah, that's just it, man. And
everybody, all the other games are stopping, right? NBA finals are done.
Yeah, NBA.
Oh, not done. They're not done. I'm sorry. They're almost done. If Jose Big Show, if Jose didn't jinx those Celtics last night by going with his broom to buy that Dallas stadium, maybe they would have won. But I was just breaking his chops all day about that yesterday. But anyhow, that's it. And hockey, I'm on those Panthers. I took they win game 1 and win this series. That was plus 230. So I got that in my pocket. And we've been doing good with the individual games. I like the Panthers. Once the Panthers beat the Rangers up, I just went full force on the Panthers. I didn't think nobody was going to beat them. But
yes, sir.
Crazy things have happened. Anyway, DJ, you have a good day. Have a good weekend.
Before we jump out of here, man, though, I did mention our guy Tease earlier in the program, but before we get up out of here, man, let's have a quick moment of silence for our guy Tease, man.
So surely going to be missed. We've had a tough week around here, so we won't. And I know a lot of people also, not just us. So the outpouring of love that we've seen is it's really good it's helped me a lot. I know it's helped DJ a lot, and everybody that listen. Like even Jose mentioned it yesterday. In the end, we're all just we're one community, and we lost a major part. So. But we'll be addressing that during the week.
And we're gonna have a celebration for our guy too. So if you have any
celebrations the right way,
if you have any notes, any experience or anything, stay tuned, and we're gonna put it out there and have a good party day for our guy Tease. Yes. But that's pretty much it for us today on this Saturday. Dom, you're gonna be on in the morning.
I'm going to do some video pics tomorrow. It's Father's Day. I have a Father's Day brunch to go to at 11:30 in the morning. So Light It Up Live won't be on, but I'll do some pics before I leave. So I'll put out some. I'll probably make a video today even, but that's it.
That's it, and we out of here.
Baby. What up, Thu?
Lock in your wins with DJ Big Boss's UFL picks. Want the inside scoop on the upcoming UFL games? Tune in to DJ Big Boss's UFL betting show, live every Saturday morning at 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be there.